My next guest on Insight won a Tony Award for Best Actor for his role as Lola in Kinky Boots, a veteran of stage with a new album coming out in April. He'll be the headliner at the Embassy Marquee Gala this coming Wednesday. Please welcome Billy Porter, and the crowd goes wild.
Hi, how are you guys?
Very good. So, all right, what can we expect here from the show? Because I know it's going to be you on stage with diners on stage. This sounds like an experience.
Well, I just heard about the diners, but I know that in terms of the show, the theme of the show is love. The theme of the show is unity. I'm going to be doing some material from 3 of my albums. At the Corner of Broadway and Soul, Billy's Back on Broadway, and of course the one that I'm releasing on April 14th called Billy Porter Presents the Soul of Richard Rodgers. And so it's a combination of songs that speak to where we are today in the country and how we can come together and move forward.
So the song, I think the first single is Edelweiss, which of course many of us obviously know from The Sound of Music. Does that have special significance to you in America in 2017?
Absolutely. I think, Edelweiss is a flower that blooms in the harshest of circumstances. And it reminds us that, we can grow, we can thrive when things are difficult, and we have to. And so I released it on that day sort of as an inspiration, as a prayer, hashtag bless our homeland. That's one of the lyrics in it. Because I just feel like, we need that right now. We need that kind of energy right now.
Yeah, and that song has special meaning to me. When I was apparently in utero, my mom said she'd go to the movie and I was kicked like crazy when that song came on. So it's a great song. Sweet. It also, I think, is interesting how many friends you have on this album, this upcoming album.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've always been a person who has loved talent, and as an artist, I have moved into writing, I've moved into directing, and I love to hire my friends and, let's put on a show. And so when this came around, I thought, one of the things that I'm really interested in is how expansive theater can be, how expansive the stories can be, how we can tell them through authentic means. And this is a real soul music album that I don't think soul music is very often associated with Broadway, but there are tons of artists now out that have that background as well. So I wanted to make sure that we cracked open that conversation in the market. So I have a lot of the new, young, fresh faces of Broadway that are sort of rooted in that kind of music on the album.
It's going to be exciting. Next Wednesday at the Embassy, there's still a few seats left. And I know real quickly, you've got some advice for teenagers who maybe want to do what you're doing now out there in New York, killing it.
Oh yeah, I was lucky and I was blessed to have mentors who trained me, who taught me the importance of treating this career with respect, with the kind of respect that you would treat any career that you go into. I think there's a fallacy out there that you can, sort of have natural talent and win a contest and just be a star. And that doesn't speak to the longevity of, having a career that lasts. And that takes training, and that takes focus, and that takes being grounded in your craft. So that would be my advice. Train, understand, and learn what it is that you're doing technically so that you can work forever.
Well, it's going to be an incredible night, Wednesday at the Embassy. Billy Porter, thank you so much for taking time out this morning. I know it's early, obviously, talking to you guys. 424-5665 if you want to get those tickets, or you see the website there, the Embassy Theater. The Marquee Gala comes up on Wednesday. We'll be right back on Insight.